Welcome back to another episode in our series of 1,000 Evidences for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This one, number 183, tells about the biblical prophecies that the nations which are now under Muslim control will eventually turn to the true God. Since I have read and reread the Quran and have met with several groups of Muslims, I am interested in what the future holds for them. The psalmist prophesied that the enemies of Israel, the enemies of the nation of Israel, will try to cut them off from being a nation, as stated in Psalm 83, verse 4. And the same psalm describes the nations which are now Muslim nations will fight against the nation of Israel, including the Philistines, verse 7, who are the modern-day Palestinians. The psalmist cried out to God in verses 16 and 18, saying, "Persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame." Why? "That they may seek thy name, O Lord, that they may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the most high over all the earth." In addition to the psalmist, the prophet Isaiah prophesied that the oppression that the Muslim nations will suffer will humble them and will cause them to cry unto the Lord. That's found in Isaiah chapter 19, verse 20. Isaiah also prophesied that the nations which are now under Muslim control, represented by ancient Assyria, now known as Iraq, will become afraid of the ensign of Zion, which will stand as if by fire. That's in Isaiah chapter 31, verses 8 and 9. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 20, prophesied that a deliverer will be sent to the Muslims, just as they have been expecting the coming of the Mahdi. The Lord will send a savior to the Islamic peoples, such as those in Egypt, to deliver them and to heal them. That's Isaiah chapter 19, verse 22. This could be the Savior himself, or a priesthood holder who represents the Savior, or it could be a composite deliverer in the form of a body of priesthood holders. At this time period, Doctrine and Covenants section 45, verse 54 prophesies that the heathen shall be redeemed. This would include the people of Islam. They will learn of their heritage, as we have stated in previous episodes. In 600 AD, Muhammad was influenced by the teachings of a great prophet known by the Arabs as Lehi. According to their histories, this Lehi had traveled through Mecca around 600 BC, and hence Muhammad must have based many dozens of the teachings of the Quran on Lehianite concepts. The many dozens of parallels between the Quran and the Book of Mormon are far too many to be coincidental, and many to be listed again here. The mass conversions of the Islamic peoples will bring them together with the Jewish people into the same true gospel. That's according to Isaiah chapter 19, verses 23 through 25. And it reads, "Yea, many people and strong nations shall come to seek the Lord of hosts in Jerusalem, and to pray before the Lord. In those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, We will go with you, for we heard that God is with you." That's in Zechariah chapter 8, verse 22 through 23. Wow, remarkable, amazing. The future promises to be peaceful and bright. The gospel of Jesus Christ is true and all-encompassing. The church is wonderful and is open to all who seek the true God of all the earth. There is more to come. In the meantime, call, don't fall. Call on the Father of all people of the earth. Don't fall for those who create division, hate, and anger.